Broadsword calling Danny Boy.
Okay, YouTubers, this is Sol 487 Curiosity image. There's a couple of other images showing the same objects here, the same anomalies. I'm just going to point out where they are for you. There we go. Now, this is the first thing I noticed. Right at the bottom of this image, looks like some sort of plant. There is another strange anomaly as well, which may or may not be a fossil. There he is. We'll take a closer look at that a little bit later on. As I've said before, a lot of these images have fossils and strange things in them. Gale craters littered with them. The plant itself actually appears near the top of this image also, and appears in a whole bunch of images. If you want to go to the NASA page, there's a link in the description as always, and you can check it out from there and look for yourself. You can download it. There will be more than one link, hopefully, for you to follow, but the main one is we need. You'll soon find the other adjacent images in the image set. Now, this is it. I mean, this is a raw image here. Nothing done to this at all. I've just cropped it and enlarged it. This looks to me like some kind of plant. It could be some sort of cacti, could be some sort of fungi type thing. I've just drawn round it there and increased the contrast for you, just to bring out some of the detail. Now on the left there, those look like leaves to me. I mean, I don't know, but it's very strange. I've just brightened it a bit there. It may be none of the above. It may be something completely different. Very hard to say. But you don't tend to get rocks with strange things sticking out of them like this. There's the enhanced image there. I've white balanced that a bit just to make it look more Earth-like. Who knows what this thing is? Could be anything, but to me it looks like maybe a rock with some stuff growing on it. Here's a bit closer. I mean, look at the detail there. It could be a cacti. I mean, plants do not need oxygen. There isn't much oxygen on Mars apparently, but they don't need oxygen. They breathe carbon dioxide. So I have been finding a lot of greenery in some of these Mars images, especially in the background. If you just up the contrast a bit, then all the green just kind of pops out at you. There's a bit more detail there. Are those spines sticking out there? I think it's hard to say. They look like leaves of some sort. I mean, of course, if it is a plant, it's an alien plant. Why would it look like anything from Earth? Some of the things up there do look very Earth-like. Mars is very much like Earth, or certainly was. Now, this is the other interesting anomaly here. Now, this immediately caught my attention. If you look at the overall shape of the, let's call it a rock for now, it has a beak. On the lower left of the image there, you can see a sort of pointy beak there. There also seems to be some sort of organic material on it, on top of that sort of rock there. This is the raw image again. I've gone in a bit closer. There's also a very strange circular part to it. Now, this may be a fossil, part of which may have broken off. I've just drawn around it there and highlighted it for you. As we get a bit more contrast in the image, you'll start to see what I'm talking about here. At the moment, it still looks just like a rock, but there are some strange organic looking parts to it. This round section here, sticking out the sort of back of it, is very, very suspicious. I don't know what that is. I've just darkened it right up there just to show you where it is. I have no idea what this is. It may be nothing to do with the actual fossil, if it is a fossil. It could have got sort of jumbled up with it in the mud. The mud then dried out and then created the fossil. So it could be a couple of objects that have been fossilised and sort of fused together. Now drawn in where I think what looks like the mouth of the beak and the eye there, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I will show you an animation of how I've done that in a minute. It could just be wishful thinking on my part, but actually if you look at the image carefully and enhance the contrast, you can see where the beak was, you can see where the eye was. All I've done is darken those particular parts, just to show you where they are. Right, now I'm going to show you an animation now, just to show you what I've done to this particular part of the image. I'm just going to click through the steps I took, drawing around it. There we go. Darken it, contrast. Darken tool just gone in there, drawn in the mouth and the eye. Real simple. If you download the image yourself and zoom in and enhance it, you could do something very similar quite easily. As I said, with a lot of these so-called rocks on Mars, a lot of them are actually fossils. They do tend to get broken up. A lot of these things are smashed up. There we go. There's just showing you what I've done there. And here's the enhanced image. Basically, a lot of these fossils are just lying up on the surface there. They were probably once buried in mud. The mud's kind of broken off, and bits of it are broken off due to the extreme weather up there. The rock could freeze, and part of it crack open, and bits of it fall off. So you do often see whole fossils up there of complete skulls and stuff. Some of them are often broken off. The back end or the front end often breaks off and cracks. This is quite normal. I've had some people say that fossils don't sit on top of the ground like these do, but this is on Mars. The conditions are very different up there. You know, anything could happen up there, really. Fossils do become exposed if the mud slips away in a mudslide or something. Water evaporates rapidly in a cataclysm, then these things can become exposed and weathered. The softer mud then gets perhaps wind eroded or water eroded away, leaving the fossil exposed. It's another closer look at this thing, just to remind you what this video is really about. This is an extraordinary object here. There are similar things that I found, and other people like Will found, like little statues, but I think some of them are actually plants. They seem to have arms sticking out. They seem to have what look like possibly leaves or you know, strange protrusions on them. Is it a fungi? Is it a plant? Is it like a rubber plant? Is it like a cacti? What is it? Is it some strange alien animal head with antlers on it? I mean, who knows? Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a comment if you have any ideas what this thing is. Not really seen anything quite like it before. There are a few similar things up there, but this is a bit of a one-off. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Joe Artalian TV. See you soon.